Hi, my name is Evan Tessie, and I'm a senior data analyst here at Rinst, and I'm presenting the quarterly report. This past quarter, we observed a 7% year-over-year growth metric, combining both our member and retail revenue sales. This overall year-over-year revenue growth has been decreasing the past few quarters, which is both a sign of the maturing industry, but potentially also a sign of some headwinds like increased churn, which we will see in subsequent charts. Looking at the same-store sales growth broken out by member and retail revenue, we can see that the member revenue continues to be very positive in the double digits at about 16.6%, and then retail revenue has continued to be negative at about minus 5.3%, and this represents the continuing shift away from retail revenue growth and towards monthly membership subscription revenue. We like to break out the average conversion rate that we're seeing across all locations, as that is indicative of membership revenues growth. And conversion rate is looking at the percentage of retail customers that are converted to monthly active members each quarter. So we are at an elevated rate of conversion rate compared to all of the quarters in 2023, but observed a slight decrease from this past quarter, which is seasonally consistent with what we've seen in prior years. We did observe a uptick in churn, both in credit card churn and voluntary churn this past quarter. This is also seasonally consistent with what we've seen in prior years, but is something to be monitored as inflation continues to be impactful to consumers' wallets, and as the industry continues to mature and bring on members who were not early adopters but are more later stage adopters who might have a higher likelihood of early churn. Looking at the members per mature site, this chart shows a distribution of all of our locations and at what percentile a location's membership count might look like. So at that 50th percentile, that represents our median. So we see that the median mature site that's been in operation for at least 30 months has about 2,875 members. And you can see that across every percentile, we've seen year-over-year growth, ranging from roughly 1.5% growth on the 10th percentile all the way up to 8.6% growth on the 90th percentile. Finally, this chart represents the max throughput that we see across the industry, broken out by location membership sizes. So this is meant to display that if you want to be a 5,000 plus member location, you really have to have a minimum ability to wash nearly 75 cars per hour at your max throughput, and the core of that distribution lies between 125 and 150 cars washed per hour. So these are some great heuristics to understand for your location size. Where do you fall on a benchmark of throughput and ability to wash cars and get members and retail customers through the wash? Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe.